please, your cameras. Okay, students, hello again, everybody. Let's continue. And please, your cameras, don't forget. Let's start with the list. Please, everybody, pay attention. Let me check. Okay, please pay attention. Aranibar, Claudia. Claudia.
Present, Miss.
Aranibar, Andrea. Your cameras, students, please don't forget.
Present, Miss. Andrea.
Okay, Atahuichi, Claudia.
Present, Miss.
Belsu, Daniel.
Present, Miss.
Cáceres, Dayana.
Present, Miss.
Choque, Callata, Cristian. Cristian. Guzmán, Galia. Galia, hello. Ignacio, Celida.
Present, Miss.
Ledesma, Alejandra.
Present, Miss.
Loaiza, Leonardo.
Present, Miss.
Magne, Pamela.
Present, Miss.
Mejía, Wendy.
Present, Miss.
Mena, Shirley.
Present, Miss.
Mendoza, Nadiesia.
Present, Miss.
Ok, Ochoa, Aguara.
Present, Miss. Present, Miss.
Ok. Paca, Andy.
Present, Miss.
Pinaya, Maite.
Present, Miss.
Pita, Ariana.
Present, Miss.
Kispet, Jocelyn.
Present, Miss.
Ramos, Jocelyn, again. Jocelyn, Sheila. Torres, Diana.
Present, Miss.
Ventura, Natalie.
Present, Miss.
Verastegui, Iván.
Present, Miss.
Verastegui, Lilian.
Present, Miss.
Ramírez, Verónica. Verónica.
Present, Miss.
Siles, Fabiana, please.
Present, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Now let's start, please, everybody. We have to continue now. Okay, as you know, during our last class, we did reading and speaking. Well, we did that part of the text, the history of the sandwich, right? Can you remember? And here we have some interesting notes about the origin of the sandwich, right? Now we have to continue, please, with the listening. Okay, but before, please, we have a question here. I want to know, well, I want to listen your opinions about sandwiches. So let's start. How many kinds of sandwich can you think of? Write them down, share ideas with the class. Okay, please tell me, how many kinds of sandwiches do you know? Could you mention one of your favorite, maybe? Your favorite sandwiches, which, because we have a lot, right? Yeah, we have how many kinds? Remember the question, how many kinds means, what does kind mean? Tipos, right? And if you want to use another word, if you want to use, for example, sword, is the same. Sword, if you want. Tipo también. Entonces puedo armar mi pregunta. How many sort of sandwich can you think of? Igual me estoy refiriendo a los tipos. Ahora sí yo creo kind, the same kind. How many kinds of sandwich can you think of, right? Lo mismo, tipo. Y también no se confundan con kind, que tiene otro significado, que es amable, ¿no? Oh, you are so kind. Okay, so both. Talking about kind. Or if you want some words. Please now, students, tell me, how many kinds of sandwich can you think of? For example, ham sandwich is my favorite. Okay, it's one. What about the other? Please. One of your favorite sandwich, can you mention now? Maybe chicken sandwich, or what other do you know?
Cheese sandwich.
Cheese sandwich, very good. Continue, please, I want to know. Because we have a lot, right? What other types of sandwich can you mention? Please. Cheese sandwich, very good.
Egg sandwich.
Egg sandwich again, okay, one of our favorites, I think. Continue, please.
Chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich, very good.
Meat sandwich.
Meat sandwich, okay. Well, it's more famous when we're talking about hamburger, right? Okay, continue, please.
Ham sandwich.
Okay, yes. What other? That's it? Maybe another, maybe a new one that you know? No? That's all? Okay, now students, let's start with the listening part. Please, everybody, we are on page 67. Let's read. Believe it or not, there is a World Sandwich Week. In a survey, people were asked, what's your favorite sandwich? Well, the famous question, oh, what's your favorite sandwich? Maybe ham sandwich, right? Now, you are going to listen, student. Well, here, as you can see, we have 5 people, right? Can you see? Different from different part of the world. They are going to talk about now, they are going to describe one of their favorite sandwich in that case. And you have to listen, please. And you have to write the ingredients, maybe the most important part of the ingredients, right? And here you have listen and complete the chart with words from the box. Okay, here you have, right? Look at that picture divided in 5. And here also we have 5 people, right? Different pictures. Okay, you have to listen and you have to choose one of these ingredients, okay? Because they are going to describe one of their favorite sandwiches. So here you have some ingredients. Let's listen. Please, students, just listen at the first time. At the second, you are going to write, okay? And on the third, we are going to check together. So you are going to listen 3 times. Let's start, please. Here you have, if you want to read some of this, maybe you know. In a minute, we are going to check. Let me put the taste script. Talking about that part, students, believe it or not, there is a World Sandwich Week. Do you know that? In Bolivia, we have, right? The same, but it's not specific with sandwich. Maybe it's like, well, it's the same, but talking about hamburger, right? Hamburgers Week. Do you know? Maybe, did you know, did you go maybe? Or maybe did you know something about this famous week, which I think we have in La Paz, in Santa Cruz, and in Cochabamba, Hamburger Week. Okay, now please students pay attention, let's listen.
Unit 8. Take. No, thanks. Just a glass of red for me.
It's fine.
You want some ice cream for dessert? do we need? Pie.
We have left.
Not a lot.
5. Tape script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich? Angus.
I come from the north of England, and we often call sandwiches butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot mustard. Yes, warm ham. Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Ulla. I'm from Denmark, so for me it's the open sandwich, of course, and my favorite is with beef. Thin slices of beef, rare beef, with some crispy fried onions on the top. I love this. Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich. Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread and with lots of tomato ketchup. Simple and very, very tasty. There's a cafe near where I work in London. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I'd like one right now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy, so my best is Italian. A ciabatta with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, with black olives and basil. Mozzarella's my favourite cheese, and I like cooking with it. I make my own pizza.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and a fisherman called to me, "Come, try a balık ekmek." I think this means fish in bread. He gave me a sandwich. It was fresh mackerel grilled and in a bread roll with raw onions. Fabulous.
Tape script.
Okay, students, here we have the listening part. Now you have to, well, as you know, you have to write one of these ingredients, right, in this chart. Let's read please together because you have to choose one of them. Well, maybe 2 or 3, depending on the person. Let's read please together. Here we have, let's talk about the ingredients. For example, we have bacon, ham, mustard, beef, onions, mackerel. It's like fish in bread, right? Mackerel. Cheese, sugar, olives, chips, tomatoes, basil, fish fingers, and peanut butter. Some of the ingredients, well. So now, students, let's listen again. And you have to write these ingredients in the correct box, okay? Depending on the person. Are you ready? Let's start again. You have to read carefully. Here you have the right answers. You have to choose carefully because you have to write here. Let's start again.
Nice.
2 more minutes.
Okay.
Tape script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich? Angus.
I come from the north of England, and we often call sandwiches butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot mustard. Yes, warm ham. Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Ulla. I'm from Denmark, so for me it's the open sandwich, of course, and my favorite is with beef. Thin slices of beef, rare beef, with some crispy fried onions on the top. I love this. Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich. Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread and with lots of tomato ketchup. Simple and very, very tasty. There's a cafe near where I work in London. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I'd like one right now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy, so my best is Italian. A ciabatta with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, with black olives and basil. Mozzarella's my favourite cheese, and I like cooking with it. I make my own pizza.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and a fisherman called to me, "Come, try a balık ekmek." I think this means fish in bread. He gave me a sandwich. It was fresh mackerel grilled and in a bread roll with raw onions. Fabulous.
Okay, students, are you ready? Can we check now? You have to tell me the correct ingredients, right? Here we have to talk about Angus, Ula, Tom, Marianne, John. They describe his, well, their sandwiches. So please, let's start. Here we have the example. For example, Angus from the north loves his sandwich with ham and mustard, right? What about the next, please? Talking about Ula from Denmark. Can you mention the ingredients of her sandwich? Yes, are you ready?
Beef and onions.
Beef and onions. Okay. Beef and onions. Very good. Let me write here, please. And onions. Very good. Let's continue, please. Let's talk about Tom now. Please, could you mention the ingredients of his sandwich?
Bacon and tomatoes.
Okay, yes. Bacon. Let me write again.
Bacon.
And tomato. Tomatoes, cat. Well, it's okay, tomato. Maybe if you want to be more specific, tomato, ketchup. Right? Okay, let's continue, please. Let's have a look. What about Marianne in Italy?
Mozzarella and cheese.
Mozzarella, yes, very good. One of the ingredients of her sandwich is mozzarella. Cheese, yes. Continue.
Tomatoes, olives, and basil.
Tomatoes. Yeah, very good. Tomatoes. Olives. And basil, right? Very good. Okay, and finally we have to talk about John, please, in Turkey. Please, could you tell me the ingredients?
Fish.
Okay. Yeah, fish, right? And he mentioned something special, one word which is special here. And it's referred to the fish, right?
Mackerel.
Mackerel, yes. Right, it's like the same to say fish on bread, right? But in Turkey, it's called mackerel, right? Yes. Let me write. And what? Mackerel and
Onion.
onions. Very good. Okay, very good, students. Right? Imagine different opinions, different ingredients. Which is your favorite? Which is your favorite? Which one would you like to try, for example? Maybe John's sandwiches, right? It's kind of interesting. What do you think, students? Which is your favorite from this 5 options that you have here. Maybe Angus sandwich, Ula sandwich, Tom sandwich, Marianne sandwich, John sandwich. Which one? Which one would you like to try? ¿Cuál les gustaría probar? Come on.
Marianne sandwich.
Marianne, okay. Maybe, right? With a lot of cheese. What about the others, please? Which one would you like to try? No? Maybe no one. Maybe they are maybe very strange or something, right? Because we have many different ingredients in that case. Okay, now let's continue, please, students. We have a question. What is your favorite sandwich? Discuss with the class. Okay, I need 4 volunteers for that activity. You have to describe your favorite sandwich, okay? For example, look at the picture that you have here, right? Can you see? It's a big sandwich. Well, the idea is that you have to describe. My favorite sandwich is cheese sandwich, for example, because I can eat bread, tomatoes, ham, cheese, a lot of cheese or something, depending on you. The idea is that you have to describe one of your favorite sandwich. Okay, come on, students, volunteers. Who wants to describe? 4 points. Come on, come on. Think of your favorite sandwich. Choose one and describe it, please. You have to tell me the ingredients. Okay, please, Natalie, come on.
My favorite sandwich has ham, cheese, onions, carrots, and tomato.
Okay, thank you. Please, another volunteer, Kevin.
You miss.
Yeah, miss.
Okay, let's start with Kevin, then Diana, please. Okay, come on.
My favorite sandwich is from the Campero market.
Yeah. It has
with onion,
wheat on. Okay, continue.
tomato, and chicken.
Okay, very good. Continue, please. The next, Diana, please.
Yeah, miss. My favorite sandwich has a meat, cheese, tomatoes, egg y salad. Y es del campero también.
Okay. What about the others? If you want to participate, you can raise your hand. Okay. Please. Nobody else who wants to describe your favorite sandwich? Nobody? No? Come on, students. Come on. Here you have some ingredients that you maybe want to mention, or maybe other kind of sandwich, maybe, because we have a lot, right? Some, as I told you at the beginning of the during this class. For example, in Bolivia, we have, talking about hamburgers, we have a hamburgers with, maybe did you try one of them, or maybe you can share with us, right? Maybe if you want. Nobody else? No? Okay. Remember that I really appreciate your participation. So please try to talk as more as you can, always, okay? Now let's continue. We have another kind of question. Let's check. The next part. What do you think, please? Which of the sandwiches in exercise 5 here, right? As you listen, 5 different types of sandwiches, right? Which of the sandwiches in exercise 5 would you like to try? Again, the question, which one? Which of the sandwiches in exercise 5 would you like to try? Maybe John's sandwich, okay, Marianne's. Tell me, please, I want to listen. Come on again. No? Come on, student, which one would you like to try?
Marianne sandwich.
Marianne sandwich. Okay, because it has a lot of cheese. Okay, it's a good reason. Let's continue on the next one. Do you eat sandwiches often? When? Please, could you mention? Do you eat sandwiches often? Muy a menudo, ¿no? Eso se refiere often. Cada cuánto, si muy seguido o no, eso se refiere a esta preguntita con often. Do you eat sandwiches often? When? Maybe me, yes, I like eat sandwiches at the weekends, for example. Maybe on Saturday and Sunday. What about you, students? I want to know.
When I do go to market compare.
Okay, very often. Muy a menudo.
No.
No?
No.
One at the week, maybe? Or maybe during the weekends only? Maybe during the weekend, right? Or maybe during the week when you have a lot of work or something. Maybe, right? The next question, please, students. What are the most popular sandwiches in your country? Can you mention, students? What are the most popular sandwiches in your country? In Bolivia, in Oruro, come on. Which are the most popular? Most popular mean más famoso, no? Here we have the superlative, the most popular, the most famous. Which one?
Egg sandwiches.
Egg sandwiches, yeah, very good one. Another maybe? Another popular sandwich?
Hamburger.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Continue, please. Continue, students. Come on, come on. What are the most popular sandwiches in your country?
Sandwich de chola.
Yeah, okay, which is called sandwich de chola. Okay, yes, it's another famous, right? Very good. Okay, students, let's continue with the next part, page 68. We have here vocabulary and pronunciation, daily needs. Okay, can you see the picture? We have many things, right? We have a newspaper, chocolate, book, envelopes, plaster, shampoo, scissors, right? There are things that we have in our houses, right? And they are very useful. For example, thinking about the toothpaste, for example, which is very common. Okay, what is the idea here? We have to learn more vocabulary, students. Okay, so that's why. Let's start. Exercise 1. Match the words from the shopping list with the pictures. Okay, you have here, look at the picture. You have to choose the correct letter in this shopping list. For example, aspirin, where is it? Oh, here, right? Please, students, do it. In a minute, I'm going to send you the other link. Please.